separated. Alrighty. That's good. I see I didn't get that even. And that's going to bother me. Oh, hello, Chechi. It's great to see you. I believe it is cold in Ontario. It's beginning to warm up where we live, and we're not too thrilled about that. Summertime always gets here too soon. It always lasts too long. I do not, but if you are interested in material, you can send me $1 to my PayPal or Cash App, which I've linked in the description for this live stream. Just send me $1 with your name and your contact info, and I will reach out to you to discuss specifics if you are truly interested. That looks like that should be good enough. I reached that point in life where I no longer care for perfection. It's nice, but it's a lot to strive for. Okay, don't see very much blonde in there. So put the rest of my hair up. Yes, John, I am retouching the colors up. They still look nice, but they have faded a bit, and I want to see them vibrant again. Let's see, that's fairly even. I just want to look this lined up. That looks almost. Alrighty. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. I had my fans vote for what hair colors I would use, just because I wanted to try something different. And it was pretty fun doing that. When I'm ready to switch up colors again, I'll do that again. But I like how this is, and I just want to brighten that up. I gotta grab my dye. Just give me a moment. I'll use. There it is. Okay, so I found my colors. And I realized I just messed that up. Okay, that's not so bad. That's good enough. Alrighty. Now I'm actually going to get this started. Oh, let's use. Oh, thank you guys for the kind words. Hello, Bondable Soda. Hope things are going well for you. My day has been pretty decent. Not a whole lot of excitement, but nothing to complain about either. Okay, now for... Okay. So the ones shaped like this require it to be put on clean, wet hair. But if they're shaped like this, for some reason, it says clean, dry hair. That's different. Alright. Don't have any spray bottles, but I have this. I'd like to hear from you guys who are here. I want to know how you're doing. If anything exciting is going on or anything different. You know, I want some fun, casual chit chat with all you guys. dry anymore. I'll do color. Oh, take off my rings. I found out that with this stone and the way it's set, if any dye gets in those little gaps, it makes the stone look the color of the dye that got in the gaps. So for a little while I've been rocking a baby pink diamond. It's been pretty fun. Oh, hey Nancy, it's great to see you. You guys always have nice things to say. This dye smells like candy. Like a taffy candy. That's not too bad. I like doing it without gloves so that I can feel the texture of it. Plus, when you have dyed hair and you have colors on your fingers, it's a perfect explanation for the color. Okay. Let's see. It's decently saturated. Now rinse that. So we go on the pink. Hey Rotten Apple, it's good to see you. I do remember you. It's been a fair minute, but I'm glad to see you again. We are gonna watch the Super Bowl commercials, not the actual game. I root for the Steelers. Football does not matter to me unless the Steelers are playing. And even then, I'll passively check how the team's doing. But I would not call myself a sports fanatic. No hate on those who are. Sports jersey of what?
I don't know, the Packers, the losers, one of those things.
My husband knows how to make me laugh no matter what my mood is. If you would like to come here and say hi, I'm sure a bunch of these people would like to see you. Now I'm going to try and carefully wrap this up.
This is not sponsored. I just love it.
Ah, if it was sponsored, that'd be pretty bitchin'. Can you do me a solid and hand me one of those little one of those little rubber bands? Not those. The ones right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just hand me any two of them. I forgot to grab them beforehand. Thank you, baby.
Do you need more?
No.
Okay.
This will be good. I love and appreciate you.
Yeah. My wig up. My wig is up.
Okay. Now that is fairly secure. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I'll rinse that. These hair colors are supposed to be used in the shower as a conditioner / shampoo that just happens to add the color to your hair. And they say leave it in for 5 minutes, maybe 10 if you want it super vibrant. I leave that bitch on for 30 minutes because I want to get every penny out of it that I can. I got these colors on clearance I guess they were not the more popular colors. And I lucked out. Alright. Yeah, same thing with the side, but purple's going on there. At the top and then blue at the bottom. But for real though, guys, I'm here live streaming so I can interact with you all. I don't mind if you're just sitting in the background watching and listening, but if you're able to say hello and a little bit about yourself, I would be very appreciative of that. I have really bad social anxiety that I am working on dealing with, and it's not fun. But doing these lives is pushing me to get more and more used to peopling and not just existing in my room all isolated and stuff. So when you guys are nice and you interact with me, that helps me get just that much closer to being over my social anxieties, because I love all you guys and I know most of you are good people who care. Well, my body still reacts with stress and panic at a very, very low level, but it's there. And I will find myself often making excuses for why I haven't gone live quite yet. And I'm working hard not to be that way anymore. So if you're dealing with anxiety like me, please say so in the chat so I can feel less alone. A lot of people don't understand what anxiety is. They just think it's being dramatic. And it's not. It's the body reacting to previous stress triggers as if you're still in that moment again. And it's a nightmare. My heart breaks for those who are going through that to a worse degree than I am. But mine is still here. I just made the effort to reach out to a couple of my longest known girlfriends. They've got big families now, and they're living the good nuclear family life, which I'm happy for them. But I find it painful because they're living out the dreams I always wanted for myself. But because of the body I was born into, motherhood was never an option for me unless we adopt. And to adopt, you have to be very financially stable for a long enough amount of time to prove that you are reliable and that things are not likely to go wrong and affect your ability to care for the child. We can really take care of ourselves, but we're working on it. And prayers for the baby fever to go away would be very much appreciated. It's really hard, and many times I thought I made my peace with never being able to have kids. I thought to myself, wow, I'm over it. This is great. It comes in waves. Some days are fine. It barely gets to me. And other days I just want to curl up into a ball and cry. But just sitting and crying about problems doesn't fix them, unfortunately. You have to actually do the work to save yourself. And while we're busy doing that, there would absolutely be no time for kids, even if we could have them. So I guess in a way that's a blessing. Don't have to worry about unexpected, permanent extra expenses. But no hate or shade or envy for those of you that have kids. I'm truly happy for you. It just causes me pain that I can't have that same happiness. But every day is a new day, a new chance to handle things better, try different approaches to handling my problems, working on better self-care instead of self-neglect out of spite. I used to be the kind that would punish my body for letting me down. When I was younger, I would literally bruise myself in hidden places because I was just so angry at my body limiting me from living a normal life. But when I did that, my body only got worse. So it took a long while, longer than I'd like to admit. But I have reached the point where I completely understand that you have to work to fix your problems. You have to do what it takes to make changes in your life to deal with these problems. Because they ain't going to fix themselves when they're being ignored. And unfortunately, when you ignore problems, some of them get worse with time. And so this is just your motherly, friendly reminder to make good choices with your life. Consider all the outcomes of the options you have before you and make the choice that's best. And if you're also struggling with wanting to self-neglect from spite at being disappointed in your body, please know I'm praying for you because I get it. I still feel those urges once in a while, but those are called intrusive thoughts. We're not to entertain those or give them any power over our decisions, though it does make life harder. Hello, second coming. I just now see you guys here. Yeah, football is like watching paint dry. The commercials are usually entertaining, though. Oh, thank you, Rotten Apple. I'm glad that you came back. I appreciate every one of you guys. Even if you just stop in once and you don't check out my content ever again, I appreciate you for stopping by. And I truly hope that good things will happen for you and that you'll be able to make the good choices that will allow things to go better for you. Because everyone can blame others for their hardships in life, but blaming others doesn't fix anything. You have to put in the work and accept the fact that, yeah, you may have had a part to deal in why life is so hard for you. But you could also be one that was just completely blindsided by the choices of others, as my husband and I have been. But either way, life is hard. We make mistakes. We make bad choices here and there. But if we try to learn every possible lesson, we'll grow as people. And making better choices will be all the easier because it will be part of your nature. And so, again, I encourage you guys, make this year the year that you make good choices that will help you, not hurt you or distract you from what's important, that you'll make choices that will actually help you. Recovery from anything first requires admitting that there is a problem to recover from. And I've reached the point where I know what is and isn't my fault. And I'm still angry at myself for some really bad choices I made when I was younger. I don't feel like discussing them at this moment, but I have regrets. And I find myself tempted to fantasize having a time machine and then doing some of the bad choices I regret. But dwelling on that doesn't make me better. It just puts me in a miserable mindset, and that doesn't help. So I encourage you, if you're stuck mulling over choices that you've made, try to think about what you can do now. Stop letting yourself run on the hamster wheel of reliving your past. Because if you stay in the past, you won't have a future, and you will lose out on enjoying the present in life. We're all granted a certain number of heartbeats in this lifetime. Some of us more than others, some of us not very long, but we are given a certain amount of time to live. and be here. And I'm trying to make my life count in the way of being a supportive, caring friend for you guys here. Like Bob Ross, I want to bring that gentle comfort to you guys. Because you've brought that to me. You've showed me sympathy with my pain and my many griefs and losses in life. And if I can return the favor and help you, I'm more than happy to. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate your membership. Truly, I thank you for that. It means a lot to me. But we're doing okay, just handling life one day at a time. Easier said than done. But you do what you can, and that's all that you can do. You gotta trust the Lord Jesus for the rest. Okay. My colors are good and set in now. I'm gonna go back to the living room. I'm gonna watch It's Always Sunny in the background while I continue talking with you guys. Hey, baby. I'm back. I'll turn on the light. There, that's good. All right. I got my colors in, and I'm gonna wash them out when the so's in. Hey, Leonardo, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Kevin.
No.
All right. Whenever you are ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize it was down there. But, I hope you guys are doing all right. We're making today a housework / personal care day. It's been pretty decent so far.
I was gonna put that on, but I got sucked into my phone.
No worries, baby.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
It's 2 o'clock. For those of you wondering, that is Mike Myers voicing Dr. Evil. I freaking love the Austin Powers movies because they're just so stupidly funny. I actually got my parents to watch all 3 movies, which I did not think they would be able to. But they did. Little by little, I'm teaching my parents that they prevented me from having choices that were not really that bad. Such a stupid commercial. It's easier for me to hold it just like this for right now.
And I saw last that not only is Leo back, but I saw he bought a donation, John 14 too.
Yeah, a month donation, a month subscription.
Hey, so he actually has 2 now, if I'm right, because I believe he was already a member and he was one of the ones that was gifted.
Oh, sounds about right.
And
I appreciate it very much.
We need to upload more members only content.
We do.
So far you have just the 1 video and like 1 short.
I'm gonna do more with that. If you guys never seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I recommend it. It's good for stupid humor. It's mounted to the wall. Can't go running with those.
Chukun, chukun, chukun.
At least.
Actually, we're here because we want to get our bar certified as an historic landmark. We want tourists to be able to come by Patty's Pub as part of a walking tour of Philly. You know, they can come by, soak up some history, do some shots, get blasted.
In order to be considered as a historical site, your bar would have to have some historical significance.
Well, trust us when we tell you that Patty's Pub played an extremely important part in history.
What part of history might that be?
The cracking of the
Oh, we're watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Specifically, the episode where the gang cracks the Liberty Bell. I love this show.
So you're claiming that your bar had a direct role in the cracking of the Liberty Bell?
Absolutely.
Tell me about it.
The year was 1412. No. Really? Let me tell the story, Charlie. Yeah. The year was 1776. And Patty's Pub, then known, of course, as Patrick's Pub, was a hotbed of revolutionary activity. Revolutionaries from all over the country had come together to gather at Patrick's Pub to speak of war and revolution.
Yeah, John, you know what's funny about it. Who's your favorite character in it?
I do not give a shit, Deanne.
I
Now, get me a flag.
I find Dennis's rage to be hilarious.
You are my slave. You have to get me flagons of ale. Saved you from being burned at the stake for being a witch.
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for the kind compliment. I really appreciate it.
So you can either be a slave witch in the bar, or you can be a burned up witch outside. Up to you. Flagon of ale now? Guys, I've got some news. I've got some terrible news. How goes it?
Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty fat, dude. Good one, witch. Well, she told me in complete confidence that a bunch of old dudes down there are drafting a declaration. A declaration of independence. Why would we want to be free from the bridge? This declaration is going to start an all-out war. We have to make sure we are not on the losing side. Okay, clearly the British are going to win. Clearly, all right, we have to make sure that the crown knows we're on their side. We have to make our own declaration. Yes, we need to make a declaration of dependence.
They look like they belong in Pirates. Oh. Fucking Danny DeVito. That's funny. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate it.
I can't believe you're dressed like that. Excuse me, this is a good plan, okay? If we're gonna get this declaration into the hands of the queen, we need to dress the part. It's not the way the British dress, bro. They dress like this. No, British commoners dress like you dress. British peons, okay? I'm dressed like a nobleman, okay? These people are royalty. Which strength, slave? Yeah, it's not that much further. God. Pardon me, good sir. But which of you gentlemen happens to be the highest ranking military officer here? That would be me. Colonel Higgins.
Of course, he's.
What is your business, sirs? Well, Colonel, we are the owners of the fine local establishment, Patrick's Pub. Patrick's Pub. Yes, of course, of course.
The Liberty Bar. You harbor patriots.
Oh, whoops. No. Bad intel there. Bad intel. Bad miscommunication. That is why we're here. We drew up this declaration. We also included an illustration that we had hoped would humane our attention towards the Queen. Huh?
This appears to be a rendering of the two of you sodomizing the king whilst the queen is forced to witness.
Oh, no, goodness gracious, no. Look, I'm holding Homeboy's arms back. Yeah.
Oh my.
Hand him in the face. Yeah, Queen, good catch. Yeah, that's
You guys really should watch It's Always Sunny.
Okay, set that down in front of him, and yes, Colonel, we present this ale to you and your men in the hopes that it will fuel the British to victory.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Huge, yeah, that hit you right in the face, didn't it? You know, we don't get down that sort of thing, okay? We're gonna feather the shit out of her when she gets back. Don't worry.
Pray, who is that fiery wench?
That is gold.
If you persist as you say, you have both proven to me in the very short time that I've known you that you are well slanderous perverts lacking any semblance of moral fortitude. However, I do desire to seek further counsel with the lady.
Lady. The witch. The same girl we just been talking about?
You don't think she's a witch, do you?
Yeah, she's a witch.
Right, look. I wish to court her in some manner, and I could use your help because I'm not admittedly very good with women.
Good with women? You mean good at women? Like you can't catch them when they run away from you? Well, it's 1776. They don't have any rights. You can just take them and force them to do whatever you want.
I do not wish to take her. I would like to win her favor. Like a gentleman does a lady.
That just is not compute. I don't understand. Taking the accent. Don't understand your accent.
Yes, it is, John. The gang is dressed up in 1700s type of clothing. It looks like it's a ripoff of Pirates of the Caribbean. You thought I had? I don't understand. What does that mean? Are you referring to me doing my hair colors? Because if so, yes, I did do them before, but the colors faded after a while. So I'm redoing it again.
Maybe if we shoot you, you won't hear it anyway, bitch.
Rather than deport all of the illegals, what they should do is they should offer them a deal where if they hunt down 5 child predators, then they can get their papers, right? And then we call the program Alien versus Predator.
I would sponsor the fuck out of that.
Rather than
Fixing 2 stones with
Get 2 birds stoned at once. Hi. What are you doing? It's the doggo. Hi, Sadie. What you doing? Come here. There you are. Mr. Pupper. Well, he's actually my husband. But I will show him his handsome face. I'm gonna be smoking right now, actually. I got myself a lovely little pen. I am in need of a new one soon. I am accepting donations to help stay medicated. I don't really expect donations, but if you are willing and able, that would be pretty bitchin'. And I would smoke in your honor. Yeah, Danny DeVito's comedy gold. Hey, Sadie. You want to get them kitties? You gotta get them. Go get them. All I have to say is, go get them. And the dog goes crazy. We actually don't have any joints on hand. But this does pretty effective job. Just less strong smelling. It's a little bit chilly outside.
Let's scalp them.
Hey, Dev. Mike, nice to see you. What? I'm doing pretty good right now. Got my medicine. I'm redoing the pink and purple on this side and the purple and blue on this side. I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm finally not sick anymore. And feels nice to be able to breathe. I will let you say hi to him directly. Dev Mike says hello.
Hello.
Ooh, gun show.
What are you talking about?
Pretty soon all of the slaves are going to be free and I will be owned by no man.
I am a fool.
Yeah.
Having allowed myself to imagine us back in my sprawling manor in England, you on my arm adorned in magnificent garments, dressed in the finest.
Oh, Chris, back it up a little bit. Are you talking about garments?
But alas, my love cannot mend our
Oh, no, your love can. Your love is. You're currently doing that. So, you didn't mention anything about the sprawling manor and all the garments. That was stupid.
Well, I thought you just said that.
Yeah, I did. But it's your love. It's like.
Well, you other 5 who are here, if you're able to smoke with me, it'd be pretty neat to know if you're smoking right now.
Oh, you have made me the happiest man alive.
You have to look up to that, though, because you are crazy ugly.
Keep your hands on it, girlie. You want the slave? You gotta pay for the slave.
What?
I'm sorry?
There you go.
I'm not gonna give it to you for free.
Come on.
You gotta sweeten the pot.
You silly dog.
I'd like to buy some guns.
Guns? I shall
shall buy your guns. I shall buy your guns.
Hey, Truth Tarot. It's great to see you, girl.
Charlie.
Who is this man?
Nice. What you smoking on? I've got Northern Lights right here. It's a very potent indica from Dimebag. It's pretty tasty.
Hey, you need to go.
She farting?
No, she stinks like outside water.
Why do you do that? You got clean water
It's
right
very
there.
Bad.
I'll have to take a walk out there and see if there's any puddles.
Like, it literally stinks.
Yeah.
Surprised the parents don't smell it. I can smell it from like 10 feet away.
I could kind of smell it too. Anyone else have dogs that like to drink outside water when they have perfectly clean water in the house? I swear to fuck, I don't know where this dog is getting the outside water from, but the smell is not pleasant. It could be worse, but it's still not pleasant. Oh, hybrid shake. That sounds fun.
Wait, is the Super Bowl today?
Shit, I don't know.
It's the second Sunday of February. It's Sunday.
I'm not sure. You gotta look that up for me, because I don't know.
When's the Super Bowl this year?
My family only records the Super Bowl games so that we can watch the commercials. We don't give a shit about the actual game. And knowing that Elon bought a whole 5 minutes, we're definitely going to be watching that when it's released. Hey Mahesh, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day also. Mine's going pretty decent. I'm using non-toxic, candy-smelling hair dye in my hair right now. I have purple at the roots, and then halfway it changes to pink. And then I have purple at the roots, and it changes to blue halfway through. And I'm going to be rinsing it out in like 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. You tried weed 3 times, edibles, flour, and tinctures. And 2 of those sent you to the hospital? You're allergic? Oh. Damn, dude. I'm mentally giving you a sympathetic hug right now, because that really does suck, man. I'm trying to think of what else could be similarly helpful. Is CBD okay for you? You said 2 of the 3 times was bad. What was the one time that didn't go bad? Or was it just not bad enough to go to the hospital, but still bad? Oh, honey. Yeah, that's that's a fun way to get medicated. Eating good honey.
Okay, well that's fair. The end, I guess. So are we in historical landmark now? No. Such a good story. Understand the story. We skim too much. So let's tell the full story this time.
Starting to feel real good now. On a 0 to 10 scale. I feel like I'm sitting pretty at 4.5 out of 10. I'm gonna work on getting that up to 6, and then I'm gonna kick back. I dyed my hair the same way 8 years ago. Yeah, I think I did similar stuff to my hair 8 years ago. It's hard to think back that long ago. But yeah. Oh, it made you vomit? Oh, that sucks. Well, maybe some shrooms would help. I've heard some people say it really works for them. I don't currently have access to try those, but I'll be praying for you, Mike, that you'll be able to find something that helps. If I couldn't smoke anymore for being allergic to it, that would change a whole lot of my life in a bad way. So you have my deep sympathies, man. That's really a rough blow.
I strip on sick days. Breathe Right strips have spring-like fans that open your nose, instantly relieving nasal congestion, so every breath feels
Oh, it's currently 2:23 where we are. What time is it where you guys are? What's the weather like for you guys? Over here it's chilly and sunny. So not bad.
He knows it. He's the one who lost the house by letting you into it. And now since I'm his next of kin, well, it belongs to me.
Great. If you want to get your house back, check it out. Make a vision board, put your house on it, boom, you get the house back. What the hell's a vision board? It's The Secret. Yeah, The Secret is a self-help book that Dee read and explained to us. It's about how you can get whatever you want without having to work for it. All you have to do is envision all the shit in the world that you want, cut pictures of it out.
Very dumb.
And then you get the stuff. Check it out. See, I got all these sweet pics of Ty Bennington from Extreme Makeover. I'm gonna become like him. I'm gonna have that dude's life. Yeah, now that's Charlie's vision, but it's not mine. You see, my vision is to have a gorgeous yellow Lamborghini that I'm very much looking forward to driving. And I'm gonna impregnate this drunk in the Sahara Desert on a dune buggy.
Okay, I feel much better now.
Oh, is it, Frank? That's funny because
Is this episode a new one?
recognizing how ridiculous it was that my son
No.
asshole mother
We had started later in the season. I think we finally caught back up.
mansion rich.
Okay.
You didn't say anything about doing good deeds. Is that a part of this?
Oh yeah, that's part of it. You have to do that. You get back what you put in.
Right. That makes sense. That's probably why Ty Bennington is such a sweet guy.
Well, thank you, Mash.
He's got gray hair, too.
I have never heard of Muhammad's, but I I know there's a bunch of hair care brands out there.
Oh gosh, this is the one where
They what?
This is the one where.
Oh no!
Yeah, you recognize it?
Oh no!
I hit.
If you have ever watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, we're watching the episode with.
No, I'm skipping the ones we have not seen.
Oh, okay.
So we've seen those.
I'm gonna rinse my hair out right now. The bottles that these dyes came in said to use them in the shower and leave it on for 5 minutes and then rinse out. I make a habit of leaving it in for a half hour just so I get full use of colors. Because if I'm buying hair dye, I want to make full use of it. My husband meal prepped a bunch of really good mashed potatoes, and I'm waiting for the water from it to go down. like a cat.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
The disposal wasn't draining right, and it was bubbling and actually spurting a little bit. And like a cat, I
What are you
kept
trying to do?
rinse my hair in the sink.
I recommend not doing it in that sink. It's gonna stain it.
No, if I keep the water running, it won't. I've done it a bunch of times. What episode is it? You can hit play. I'm making sure the sink is rinsed out, but I don't want to get any splash back. That would be dirty. And my screen is misted over. Give me a second. Okay. That's okay. I actually got this from a yard sale.
Sure you finally got the wiener removed.
That's funny. I got this at a yard sale, and I'm pretty happy that I was able to find it. I'm gonna do this. I'll put the phone here. Okay, that seems stable. And now I begin rinsing. I started with this side first, so I'm gonna rinse it first. Sorry for it being loud. Oh, hey, Doug, good to see you. Well, I've had a lot more trouble lately, and we have still been working, just not near as much, because we've been having a bit more of a struggle with our health lately, but we're hoping it'll improve soon. Okay, that is one side rinsed out. Now to get it a bit drier. Hey Natalie, good to see you. Hey Leonardo. Yeah, this is turning out pretty good.
I'll ruin it for you.
I just finished one. Now I gotta do the other. Yeah. Okay. It's both rinsed out. Just gotta get a little more of that water out. Alright. Now to just let this dry. Keep that as least dry as I can get it. Yes, I do. Okay. Now, I just gotta let it dry. I'm gonna use my mom's blow dryer and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you more.
Love you most.
I'm gonna use this bathroom.
Okay. Normally I let my hair air dry. Like poopers. But I am impatient. Okay. That's a little too low. Okay, that should do it. Alrighty, that's a good angle. Alright. My mom has this diffuser. She says I'm welcome to use this whenever I need. So I'm going to be using this for a moment, so pardon the loud noise.
No, my husband showed me that character because he also thought the same thing. Hey, Samsung, I do remember you. It's good to see you again. I am less than halfway done here, so if you can bear with the noise, that'd be great. If you can't, I understand. I'm almost done. Thank you. Good to see you, NC. I got this elephant shirt from a yard sale. It immediately caught my eye and I had to have it. I do appreciate the compliment, though. Yes, I remember hearing about that. You gotta be pretty fucking stupid to leave your home country to be with a teenager across the world. And then you gotta be even more fucking stupid to think, oh, they'll actually be there. They'll actually be my spouse.
there's some kinds of stupid that I feel sad for, you know, because no one taught them. But there's other kinds of stupid that I just don't feel sympathy for. And her traveling across the world to be with a teenager is not one that gets sympathy from me. But I gotta dry a little bit more, so just a couple more minutes. I appreciate your patience. That was the first time I've used a hairdryer in years. I've always let my hair air dry. So if I seemed a little awkward with the hairdryer, it's because I am a little awkward with the hairdryer. I'm not one of those that uses styling tools every day. I only do it on special occasions, and even then, I usually just go with my natural hair texture. Just throw some good leave-in conditioner, little spritz of water, some time to let it air dry, and then it looks really nice. Hey Fossa, it's good to see you. We did find the pan that you let us borrow, and we are gonna get it to you a little later on today. Yeah, Mahesh, that's true. Love can make you do stupid things. I'm very flattered. But okay. I like how the colors make my natural golden brown or dark blonde, whichever it is, stand out really nicely. And I also like how my natural color makes these pop. So I would say this is a total success. 100% satisfaction. And I've been working to grow up my hair length too. So I'm eager for it to get mermaid length when it'll reach the tip of the elephant's trunk. I need about 1 more year and then I should reach that length. I've been taking extra good care of my hair and it's starting to pay off, so I'm happy about that. Hey Rotten Apple, glad you're still here. I'm doing good. My mood is good. Physically I'm exhausted, but my good mood and outlook on life is helping me not pay so much attention to that tired, so I don't feel it as much. The only cousin I have is about as respectable as Lucy from Trailer Park Boys. That's about all I can say. Wouldn't you agree, baby?
What?
That my one cousin is about as respectable as Lucy in Trailer Park Boys?
No, because Lucy was hot at one point.
Oh! He puppers. But for real though, I only have one younger brother, and he's happily married, and he has 2 littles that are causing as much chaos as my brother did when he was little.
And so I'm having a good time telling him, now you know how mom felt. And he laughs it off and thinks it's funny. Thank you guys. Oh, Fuss, I understand that. I've just been so tired. It's been hard for us to person lately. And it's hard for me to muster up the energy to go live sometimes. But I'm working to do more. It's getting easier. And I have you guys to thank for that. So I'll finish up my tea and get another. Oh, that's good tea. I'm going to take you with me and I want to show you my tea stash. So everyone in my family and my in-laws know that I am easily made happy with something as simple as fuzzy socks or a bunch of tea. Oh, damn, that light went out. Break. Well, the light I was going to use is non-functional, apparently. I will open the blinds instead. Get that natural light going. Okay, that's better. So my in-laws know that I love tea. And I'm going to show you what my stash looks like. Oh, Foss, I understand that. Hey, Big Fred, it's good to see you. We're tired, but we're hanging in there. Oh, that's a drawing that my nephew made for Grandma and Grandpa. My nephew is about 4 years old, and he is just so adorable. It's ridiculous. But I have a couple of big tea things. This is not a book. It looks like a book, but it is really a secret tea holder. And this one came with 6 different flavors. I've tried them all and I've really enjoyed them all. And it's pretty good. I just like the way it looks like a book. And I can stand it up and just leave it there and it won't fall. And then I got this Winnie the Pooh themed tea gift set with different flavors. And they come in their own little boxes. And it's pretty adorable. I've really gone for the mulled spice and the other flavors. Moroccan mint, lemongrass, and chamomile. A lot of good flavors in there. And I also have a few of these. I highly recommend if you're having an upset stomach or you need help getting to sleep. This is Bigelow brand lavender chamomile. And just smelling it when it's fresh brewed is very therapeutic. I have used Ritalin when I was a little kid, and it helped, but it wasn't enough help for me when I was in school. I'm the, oh, look, a squirrel, kind of distractible ADHD. I forgot to grab the tea. It's like my brain short circuits, and when I'm in the middle of a task about to do the next step, my brain wipes out the memory of what I was doing, and it's like, wait, what was I doing? It happens a lot more than I would like to admit. What tea do I want? I will do one. I think I'll go with raspberry mint. Pretty good flavor. Let me set you guys down so I can get my tea. I use a really, really big Minecraft coffee mug, and it's pretty bitchin'. Grab the tea that I originally meant to. I'm going to show you my mug. And that's a creeper peeking out from around the corner. It's really helpful for if the mug is hot, because if you hold it under the creeper's head and with the handle, you won't get burned. And it's a huge mug. I'm not ignoring comments. I'm just easily distracted. It's good to see you, Brian. Hope you're doing good. Hello, him, bro. Oh, he is using the facilities right now. Fancy way I like to refer to the bathroom. I was homeschooled and I learned a lot of advanced vocabulary when I was little. I was tested in junior high when I was about to enter high school, because I had been homeschooled from 2nd grade till I finished 8th grade. And they wanted to know where I was academically. And I had the reading level of a master's degree graduate in junior high. I was a book nerd. And I loved reading. And so I often use words that college students use, and I've had people say that I talk pretentious, and that I can talk more casual. And I'm just like, this is how I was raised to talk. It feels weird trying to use a lot of slang today. Aw, thank you. I really do enjoy this shirt. It's very warm, too. It's not one of those little thin sweaters that barely works. What was I gonna do next? My train of thought often falls off the tracks and never reaches the station. So I have to deploy another train. Oh, thank you, Thug. I appreciate that reassurance. People are just weird when you're raised different from them. They don't know how to handle it, and I'm still learning the do's and don'ts of personing. It's not fun. But I have my husband to help guide me through it. He had a traditional upbringing where he was both a kid that did go to church and Awanas, but not only hanging out with church kids. I was only allowed to hang out with church kids, so most of the daytime TV kids shows, my parents didn't want us watching because they didn't like the art style, or that it portrayed the kids as being smarter than the parents, or if it portrayed doing it before you're married. Any basic non-religious behavior, real life, wasn't okay for us to watch. And so when I was forced into the real world, away from being only with church kids, I felt like Katie Heron in Mean Girls, thrown to the jungle of public school kids. But I never tried to get with the popular girls because I knew I would end up looking stupid. I knew one of them from church, and I ignorantly thought that because she knows me from church, it's totally cool if I sit with her and the other cheerleaders she's sitting with. They were coldly polite. I could tell they were trying not to be flat out bitches about it, but I knew I wasn't really wanted. And that cut really deep. And so I never tried hanging out with any of them again, because I'm very sensitive to rejection. If any of you are similar, I would like to hear how you handle it. because it depends on the situation for me if I'm able to let someone go or not. Doing some light cleaning before I sit down. Hey Steven, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, similar to the parents in India. I could kind of imagine that, yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch so many things. They, at one point when I was just a kid, like not even double digits in age yet, and Harry Potter was new, I was expressly told I'm never to watch it. And I went to the neighbor kid's house to play. She was 3 years younger than me, and she had 2 other younger siblings. So I was always the oldest kid in the neighborhood, which didn't help me socially. And my friend was watching Harry Potter, and it reached the scene with the devil's snare when Mom walks up to the house because she forgot to tell me something. And then she saw Harry Potter was on the TV, and she told me I should have came home if I knew that that was what was on the TV. And I know I'm not allowed to watch that. And I'm like, it's my friend who put it on her TV, and I'm hanging out with my friend. You want me to leave my friend just because of what she put on the TV? And she said yes. And then later on in life, post-college, I got her to try Supernatural with me. We only made it to season 4, and then she couldn't handle it. And she didn't want me to continue watching it either. So that wasn't fun. All this talk about hating Harry Potter. But she took us to see Lord of the Rings. I actually cried from stress and confusion when she told me we're going to go see Lord of the Rings. Because in my young head, Harry Potter's about magic. Lord of the Rings is about magic. Harry Potter is about bad guys trying to take over. Lord of the Rings is about bad guys trying to take over. And the only reason she was okay with it was because in Lord of the Rings, the good guys and the bad guys are clear cut and dry. There's no confusion, no real big gray area. And with Harry Potter, there's this gray area and all this, and I'm just like, I don't understand. Have you ever cried from stress and confusion when you were a kid and your parents said no to this but okay to that? Or am I just really that odd? I don't hate my parents, I'm just like, more could have been done. More could have been done. But can't change what happened. Can only choose what to do about it now. And I'm just having my husband teach me all the social stuff that I missed out on when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't allowed to watch iCarly or Wizards of Waverly Place. And my mom didn't really like Hannah Montana. She didn't outright say I couldn't watch it, but she never approved of it either.
Mom was always in the mindset of, whatever you're going to watch, we're going to watch together out here
Mm.
on this, because she wasn't allowed a TV in her room.
No TV in my room. And my mom and I would start a TV show together. I'd be super excited about trying a new TV show with her. I'd get hooked on it and she would reject it. Because, oh, I portrayed casual sex is fine. That's not the
Like, no
plot
one's
of the
making it
show.
about-
It's just a facet of reality that the
Yeah,
show
and it's-
acknowledges.
And I'm at the point of it's not full on having that be the underline of the movie. That's just a side effect. It happens in real life.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, we're still in California, and it's rough.
If y'all want to donate, we can get out.
You're right. We would love a donation if you're willing and able. Links to my PayPal and Cash App are in the description of this live stream.
Don't feel silly. We're legit trying to get out.
We do need the help because we cannot afford to get out yet. Oh, Foster, your mom has ADHD and you have to put up with that and respect it. Yeah, it's
Wait,
hard
Foster,
learning
Foster?
that. Yeah.
Hey, we're getting your pan ready. We literally moved and we just got, I just found it. I'm going to clean it to you and get it to you. Just wanted to say that before I forget.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was just really rough being so restricted. Almost like in the Amish. But tech was okay. I just had to get her okay on how I used it and what websites I went to, what shows I'd watch. Hypervigilant control and exclusion from real world things. But it is what it is. I'm learning to deal with it and he's helping me. But yeah, that's very true, Fossa. And this world is so much rougher now than it was for them when they were our age. And it took my mom a long time to realize that, but she has realized that. So she isn't on our case anymore about why aren't you doing better yet. So we're thankful she understands now. My dad is almost fully understanding. He's just stuck with the train of thought that it should be this way, but it's not. And it's rough. But yeah, it's yeah. I'm muting just for a second. All right, I'm back. Titan AE.
What, the planet?
The animated movie. I don't think I have. Hey Brian, it's good to see you. But we've seen Attack on Titan. Great anime. Matt Damon. Is he in that movie? What time even is it? Oh damn, it's already 3. It's 3 o'clock where I am now. Feels later to me. Well, we'll have to look it up and see if it's available to watch for free. I have been live for an hour and 37 minutes now. I'm starting to feel the tired catching up to me again. But this is my hair completely dried. This is the final look. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm not going to do any touch-ups for a while. I'm just going to get my hair wet as little as I can so it'll last longer. Excuse me. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I appreciate all your kind words and all the prayers and support. We could use continued prayer for our work situation to get better, and that my pain would be more recognized by my doctors, and the grieving the loss of several people we lost to death won't be so much in the forefront of our minds. The grief has been harder to carry lately, these last few days, and I've been crying quite a bit here and there. It's not fun. Like not last night, but the night before, I cried myself to sleep because I was missing a few people. My husband comforted me and helped me get to sleep, but when I woke up in the morning, my eyelids were swollen from the crying. So grief is a little harder at the moment, but I know you guys understand how that goes. And I want you to understand that I'm praying for you guys too, for all the pain and stress you're going through right now. I don't appreciate sexual comments. There's other websites to talk to girls that are willing to talk about sexual things. I'm not one of those. Tea is still too hot. But I'm gonna let you guys know so that let you guys go so I can get some more rest. I will live stream again. Not sure if it'll be later tonight or tomorrow, but I will stream again. And I love you all and I appreciate you all and I'm praying for you all. Thank you, Mahesh. I pray that you have a great rest of your day too. And Vasa, I'll pray that church goes well for you. But yeah. Love you guys. Take it easy on yourselves and be good to each other.